All right, we are going to get started. Hi, everybody. My name is Paige. This is a 45-minute power Pilates class. If this is your first time in my class, welcome. We do go a bit fast in this class, but if we can make room, guys, that would be wonderful. Let's be good neighbors. We do go at a bit of a faster pace. Do this at your own pace. Listen to your body. I am here to guide you, but this is your workout. I say this every week. If you need to just lay on your mat and like close your eyes and take a shavasana, like no judgment, feel free to do so. I want this to be your experience. So let's get started. We're going to come to stand at the back of our mats. And in honor, if you guys know me and if you've taken my class before, you know how I feel about Beyonce. And in honor of the Grammys, I had to start with a Beyonce song. So close your eyes. Just take a deep inhale, filling up the body with air, and exhale, sigh it all out. Take another deep breath in, reach those hands high overhead, stretching nice and tall. And exhale, drop the hands down. One more inhale, reach those hands high overhead. Exhale, grab hold of that left wrist with that right hand. Give it a little tug. Pulling on that left wrist to open up that left side body, dropping the heels down to the mat. Inhale as you come back through center, grow nice and tall, and switch hands. You guys let me know if the music is too loud, if you can't hear me at any point. Inhale, fill it up. And exhale back to center. Inhale, fold the chest over the legs and just hang here. Maybe you grab hold of opposite elbow and just sway side to side. Shake your head yes. And shake your head no. Walk your hands out to the top of the mat, squeezing those heels together. Hold your plank. Heels reach back behind you. Gaze out in front of the top of the mat. And breathe. Hike those hips up, pedal out the feet, down dog. Bending one knee and then the other. And then see if you can drop both heels down towards the mat, raising that tailbone higher to the sky. Left foot comes to the center of the mat, right toe points up to the sky. See if you can drop that left heel down to the mat. Press that right hip open a little bit deeper. And step that right foot to the top of the mat, low lunge. Good. Beautiful Thursday. Drop that left knee down, send the hips back. Straighten that front leg, windshield wipe the toes. And if it feels good, you can lower your chest over the leg for a deep stretch. Now go ahead and bend that right knee, come back up to your low lunge. Left heel drops down to the mat, arms open wide, warrior two. Send that right hand back, reverse warrior. Right elbow comes to right knee, left hand reaches to the mirror. Straighten that front leg, side angle stretch. Deepen that rotation, opening up that left shoulder. Bending that front leg. Back to warrior two, cartwheel the hands down, single leg, chaturanga. To upward facing dog. And pike the hips up, pedal out the feet. Find your breath. Right foot comes to the center of the mat, left toe up. Drop that right heel down. Left foot, top of the mat, low lunge. In Louisiana. Right knee comes down, send the hips back. Fold that chest. Just windshield wipe those toes. Really breathe into this stretch. Front leg bends, come back to your low lunge. Arms reach high to the sky, square those hips off. See if you can send this right hip a little further forward to open up that hip flexor. Drop that right heel down, arms open wide, warrior two. Left arm reaches back behind you. Left elbow comes to the left knee. Right hand reaches towards the mirrors. Tuck that tailbone under. Really open up that right hip. Straighten that front leg. Side angle. Open up that right shoulder a little more. Deepen this rotation. Pull the belly in. Gazing up at the sky. Bend that front leg. Back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Single leg chaturanga. To upward facing dog. Breathe it in, inhale. Exhale, see if you can deepen a little bit more into the stretch. And then pike the hips, pedal out the feet. It's a miracle I didn't just sing that whole song and ruin the opening of class for you guys. Walk your hands back to meet your feet and slowly roll up to stand. All right, we're gonna lay on our backs, grab hold of both of your weights in each hand, and your knees are gonna be bent with your feet in front of your knees. So your feet are reaching towards the top of your mat. A lot of times we have our feet right underneath our knees, but we're gonna go a little bit further in front of them for now. So hands reach up towards the sky. Now rotate your palms so that the weight is facing up. And we're just gonna roll up to a seated position here and then roll back down. Inhale as you roll up. Exhale as you sit. Inhale as you tuck. Exhale as you lower down. Two more. Last one like this. And lower down. Good. Now we add on. Right leg lifts up towards the sky. Keep that leg lifted as you lower down. See if you can point that right toe. And use this slower speed here to really work that core. Two more. Last time here. Now stay lifted. See if you could switch legs. Left foot reaches up and we lower down. Good. And roll up. Lower down. Three more. Last two. Last one. Stay lifted here. Bicep curls. So I want your elbows to be the height of your shoulder. So arms are lifted. Our tailbone is tucking under here. You still have that right heel pressing down onto the mat. Two more like this. Last one, and then we'll switch feet. Good. Keep going. See if you can open up that chest. Chest is nice and proud. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now see if you can raise that left leg to meet the right leg. 6 bicep curls. 5, 4, 3, 2. Already shaking. 1, lower those legs down long onto the mat. Flex the feet, heels squeezing together, and then lower all the way down. Hands reaching up towards the sky. Tuck the chin to your chest. Roll yourself up. Take a stretch, and then start to roll back. And once you feel your abs turn on, twist the palms, face the sky, pulse, and bicep curl. So 1 pulse, 1 bicep curl, and then we roll back down. Don't worry, we'll build on. Roll up. Roll back, halfway, feel those abs. Pulse and bicep, and roll down. Good. Reach. Good. Pulse and bicep. Good. We're going to add on here. So we roll up and we're going to pulse for 4. Bicep curl for 4. 2. Last one, then roll down. Send those arms up towards the sky. Reach them back behind you 4 times. So these are back extensions here. Last one, and then we do 4 tricep extensions. Squeeze those hands together. Good. One more like this, and then reach those arms up to the sky. Tuck your chin and roll up. We've got 2 more rounds like that. We roll back halfway, pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bicep curl. 4, 3. How we doing Thursday? Yes. Roll back. And we send those arms back behind us. 4. As you send those arms back, really squeeze those abs. Last time, and then we tricep press for 4, 3, 2, 1, and we roll back up. Oh yeah. Last time like this. Pulse up. 4, 3, 2, bicep curl. Really reach that tailbone to the mirror. Really flex those feet. Squeeze the heels and lower down. Arms together. Hands back behind you. 4, 3, 2, 1 for tricep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands reach up towards the sky. Chuck the chin to your chest and roll all the way up. Good. Now come onto your knees. Grabbing each weight in each hand. Arms are going to open wide to T. We're going to rotate the trunk. Sending both arms nice and long as you rotate, twisting the trunk to the left, back to center, and then over to the right. And then back to center. Reach those hands overhead for 4, 3, 2, and then arms are going to come down on this last one through center. We hinge at the waist, hips to heels, 4 tricep kickbacks. 2, 1, come back up. We repeat, rotate, and center. Really feel that core twist. And arms up. 4, 3, 2. Arms come straight down in front of you. Send those hips back, triceps. 4. Neck is long. 2, 1. Back up one more time like this. Rotate and center. Rotate. Woo. Arms up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms straight down, hinging at the waist. Tricep. 4, 3, 2. We come up. Straight arm press up. Hinge it back. 1 to 1. 8, 7, 6, 5 more. 4, 3 more. Last 2. Last one. And then we meet on our mats. Come down onto your backs, grabbing hold of one weight, placing one weight in between the top of your inner thighs, just below your knee. So we've got one weight here. We're going to squeeze that weight nice and strong. Don't let that weight drop. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Right hand extends back behind you. Pull it back up. Left arm drops. Make sure that tailbone is super heavy, pressing down into the mat. Inhale as that arm lowers. Exhale to pull it back up. 2 more. Each side. Right arm, left, and now we're going to go both arms at the same time for 8. Squeeze that core. 7, 6, like your arms are moving through concrete. Slow it down just a little bit. 4 more. 3 more. 2, and then we're going to add the legs. 1. Now both legs tap down as the arms reach back for 8. Squeeze that weight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more, 2 more, and we repeat the series. Last one. Bring back to tabletop, right arm. and left. 6, 5, 4. Are we feeling this? 3, 2. Last one, both arms down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Now we just use the weights for our upper body here, so we should be nice and activated. Pulling those armpits up. Last one, and then we do both toes as both arms drop back. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2. Last one here. Stay lifted here. Lower your arms down, belly button height off the mat as you lift your head, neck, and shoulders into your chest curl. Start pumping your arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. And exhale, keep squeezing that weight. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tailbone is heavy, pressing down into that mat. Good. See if you can extend those legs. We're halfway there. That weight is going to pull your legs down. See if you can resist it. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more rounds. Let's go. 2 more. Last time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Pulse forward an inch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and knees to chest. Lower all the way down. Grab that weight, place it over to the side. Legs are long on the mat. Zip them together. Flex those feet super tight. Arms reach up to the sky. Chin tucks. We do our roll-ups here. We stretch and reach those hands nice and long past the toes and lower down. Now, guys, we talk about this. We do a roll-up every week. It is a fundamental move of the classical Pilates series. I want these arms to stay shoulder height this whole time. So as we stretch here, our arms don't drop lower than our shoulders. They stay lifted. And we focus there on that C-curve shape of the spine. And we lower down. Good. Inhale, prepare, tuck that chin. Exhale, stretch and reach forward. Belly button shooting to the back of the room. Heels stretching forward. And lower down. Whew. One more like this. And lower down. All right, we're going to add on. So make sure your weights are handy here. We're going to roll back up. Chin tucks to chest. Inhale. Exhale. As you fold forward, grab hold of those weights. Reach the palms forward. And as you lower down, we're going to roll halfway. Good. Now wait till you feel those abs turn on. Reach that tailbone towards the mirror. Flex the feet. Flex the feet. Squeeze the heels. Flex those feet. A lot of you are pointing the toes. There we go. Right hand reaches. And lower. Left arm. Squeeze the belly button into the spine. Don't be scared. One more each side. And we're going to open that right hand wide. Fight the hips. Keep them steady. You want to avoid rocking and swaying here. Let's go. One more each side, and then we lower down a little and repeat. Yes. Drop down an inch. Palms face up to the sky. Lift. We're just doing 4 here. Keep reaching that tailbone long. Open wide to the side. 4 more. Come on, we're done after this, sort of. 2 more. Arms long in front of you and bone by bone. Lower down. Good. All right, now put those weights back to the side. Arms are long on the mat. What comes after the roll up? Anybody know? Legs in tabletop. Arms are long. Fingers reaching towards the mirror. Pull those shoulders down the back. Point those toes up to the sky. Anybody know yet what we're doing? Roll over. Send those toes back behind you. Now, before we roll back, I want you to remember this shape. This is a C-curve shape of your spine. Okay, you're on the tips of your shoulder blades here, not your neck. Your fingers are engaged and reaching long towards the mirror. Now, open your feet, hip distance apart. Flex the feet. Now, bone by bone, we drop down. lowering our upper back, middle back, all the way until we hit our low back, and then we bring our legs to a high diagonal, zip them together, and send them back. Open the feet, hip distance, flex, and bone by bone, lowering down. Tailbone super heavy. Good, 2 more. Bone by bone, rounding that spine. Make sure the shoulders are pulling away from the ears. Good. Zip the legs, last time. Flex the feet. If you could drop the toes to the ground when they're behind you, even better. Just make sure you're not rolling onto your neck. Legs are gonna stop when you get to 90 degrees. We're gonna pause here. Hands come behind the head, point the toes. We crunch up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and then we stay lifted here. Grab hold of that right ankle. Both hands wrapping around that right ankle. Left leg drops down towards the mat, 45. Really point that right toe. Now, eyes are on that right knee. Okay, I want you to follow your knee. You want to keep that leg as straight as you can as you lower it down and you switch. Now, eyes on that left knee. Straighten that leg as much as you can and then switch. Eyes on that right knee. Make sure your hips are not rocking and swaying here. We're going slow, we're going slow. Squeeze the belly and switch. 2 more. Last time. And on the right. Good, stay lifted here. Flex that left foot. Reach that left heel towards the mirror and slowly lower it down. As you lower it, reach it longer and longer towards the top of your mat. Stretching that leg out and then lower your chest. Arms come long onto the mat. Single leg circle. Send that leg over to the left. Good. Really try to keep that leg nice and straight. Left leg is really long on the mat. Hips are pressing down. 2 more. And we switch, reverse. The size of the circle is less important than the hips staying pressing down. Make sure you're not rocking and swaying. 2 more. Last one, good. Now we add on, lift up into your chest curl, arms hovering off of the mat, lift that left heel. Circles. Just 4 in each direction. Flex that left foot, point the right, external rotation of that right foot. And then we reverse, send it to the left. Gaze down at your belly button, try to keep it from popping out, press it down. Pull the belly in and up. Last time. And then walk those hands up towards that right ankle. Point the left toes and scissor switch the legs. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And right ankle reaches towards that mirror. Now again, it's not just going down, it's going forward. Like you're getting taller, like you're growing taller. And then walk the hands down the leg, neck comes down to the mat. Shoulders relax away from the ears, single leg circles. How we doing Thursday? Good. 2 more like this. And reverse, send it to the left. Two more. Last time, and now we add on, we come to hover. Lift that right heel up off the mat. Right foot stays super flex, single circles to the right. Keep pulling the belly into the midline. You're gonna be rocking and swaying here because you're off center. You don't have the stabilization switch. That means pull everything into the middle, towards the midline of the body. That's gonna hold you steady. 2 more. Last time, walk the hands up. Grab hold of that left ankle. Scissor switch. 2 more. Last time. And now let's speed it up. We got 8 for tempo. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest. Lower down. Good. Roll yourself up to the top of the mat. Take a quick sip if you need. We're going to rolling like a ball. All right. So knees are wide, heels are together, toes apart. We're in Pilates stance. This is Pilates stance, okay? Heels are together, toes apart. Your feet are about fist distance apart. So if I had my fist in between your feet, you would be squeezing the outside of my fist with your toes. Okay, that's the Pilates stance we're looking for. I could have just turned around. I don't know why I did it like that. All right, heels together. Now reach your heels towards your seat. Your spine is nice and rounded here into a C curve. Tuck the chin to your chest and lower down. And come to balance right on those sits bones as you bring yourself forward off the top of the mat. Now there's no momentum here. You're using your core strength to pull yourself forward. 3 more. We're gonna add on. If you were with me last week, you know what we're doing. Anybody remember? Bring yourself up. Woo! Stand, cross your legs, and come back down. Roll back. And come back down. 1 more. This is super hard for me today too. Stand up, squat. Squat down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, stand up, full squat. Good. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, send that right leg back. Squat, left leg. Three. Last 2. Last one. Stay down. Pulse. 8, 7, 6. Light. 4 more. Stay down here. Open the knees. Bring them back. Open. Squeezing those inner thighs. Woo! Anybody feeling this? 3, 2. Go a little lower. Stay here. Last thing. 8, 7. 4 more. 3, 2, and lower all the way down. Roll back. Rolling like a ball. 2 more. Last one. And pull your knees to your chest. Lower all the way down. If anybody felt like the insides of their knees were like painful when you were coming up, that's me right now. That means your hips are really tight. That means you could benefit from a foam rolling session in the front of the gym or a crisscross stretch. But check that, because tight hips can be really painful if you're doing a lot of Pilates, and it can happen if we're tucking the tailbone too much. So just something to be aware of. All right, let's go. Legs are in tabletop. Lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. Left hand comes to right knee. Right hand comes to right ankle. Left leg extends to a high diagonal, gazing down at your belly button. Pull that right knee in towards the chest, and switch. And switch. And switch. For 6. To the left. 4. Slow it down. Out, left, right, 9. 2 more. Last one. And knees to chest. Lower all the way down. Lift right back up. I'm just going to come forward. Sorry, don't follow me. Come into your chest curl. Now, your arms are going to extend back behind you as your legs reach to 45. You pull yourself into a tight little ball here, rounding that spine, and then extend, shoot everything out. Pull it in. Woo! And extend. Really knitting those ribs. Keep those abs from popping out. 3 more. 2. Last one. Good, stay lifted here. Now we did this earlier. Legs point up towards the sky. Grab hold of that right ankle. Left leg lowers. We pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. Breathe. Use that pull, pull to be your exhale. Exhale, exhale. Exhale, exhale. For 4. Last 3. 1 more each side. And knees to chest and lower down. Good, just rock out quick side to side. One hand behind the base of your skull, other hand on top of that hand. Now keep your elbows super wide here as you come into your chest curl. Both toes point up towards the sky. Pilates stance, heels together, toes apart. Point those toes, lower your hips down. Now press your tailbone super heavy into the mat as your feet lower to 45. And nice and slow, we pull it up. So we often do 3 count lowers, 1 count up. We're doing 3 count lower, 3 count up. Because why not? Woo. But I really want you to think about dropping that tailbone, pressing that tailbone super heavy into the mat. That's going to help with that tucked tailbone situation I was talking about earlier with your hip flexors. 2 more. Keep lifting. Keep gazing down at those inner thighs to protect the neck. Last time. Good. Now we lower for 1 and we lift for 3. Lower. 3. Oh, 2 more. Last one. Good. Now I want you to lower 1 more time. 45. Tap those heels together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay lifted. Deepen that chest curl a little more. Keep reaching forward as your right hand crosses over your left or your right foot. And switch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And knees to chest. Lower down. Woo. 1 more move in our series of 5. Hands back behind the head. Come up into your chest curl. Elbows stay super wide. Again, drop that tailbone, press it heavy into the mat. Left elbow comes to right knee. You're in your curl here. Deepen that curl. Deepen that bend in the breastbone. Left leg extends towards the mirror. Rotate, pause and center. And then over to the left. Lift that left rib cage up off of the mat. And then go to center. Switch sides. Right rib cage lift and center. So before you come back to center, you're lifting up that bottom rib cage when you're in that rotation. Center. Last time, and then we go to tempo. Oh, let's go for 8. Center. 7. Center. 6. Center. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And knees to chest. Lower down. Rock it out side to side. All right. Come to a seated position. Take a sip if you need. Let's go. All right. Legs are mat distance apart. You can have a slight bend in your knee. The straightness of your legs here really doesn't matter. What we're working on is the rotation of the trunk. Okay, so this is called saw. Your arms open really wide to T. We're going to rotate towards the yoga wall. So think about sending that right rib cage back behind you. So even here, when we're in this twist, think about deepening it by sending that right rib cage back, gazing at that back hand. Now, flex your feet. Reach that left hand towards the right pinky toe, and like you're slicing that toe off for a pulsing 3, 2, 1. Come seated nice and tall, and then unwind through center. Switch. Now send that left rib cage back, deepen that rotation. Lean forward, pulse the pinky. 3, 2, 1. Back and unwind. Good. We repeat just like this. So it should feel like you're wringing out your core each time you twist. Good. Pull that belly in here. Keep it super tight. Center and switch. Good. Last time. Reach. And stack the spine. Bring your legs together, hip distance apart. Hands behind the head. We're going to neck pull here, so we hinge. Hinging at the waist. Now, we've been doing a lot of tucking. We're not tucking, we're hinging. So our spine is super long. Once you feel the abs start to pop out, then you tuck and you lower all the way down. Chin comes to chest. We roll up. And here we take a nice stretch, bringing our elbows towards our knees. C-curve still staying in that spine. Then stack, come to seated, and repeat. Hinge. So don't sink here into the low back. Try to keep your spine nice and long until you can't go anymore, and then you tuck. We want to avoid collapsing into that low back. Roll yourself up and stretch. Stack the spine. 2 more. Hinge and tuck. Roll up. Good. 1 more. Sit super tall like you're pressing a weight up towards the ceiling that's resting on your head. Even as you're hinging back, it's like you've got that weight and you're pressing it away. Then we tuck. Good. Roll all the way up. Good. All right, scoot forward a little bit on your mat. Now we're setting up like we did for rolling like a ball. So we're rolling back onto our sits bones. But now we extend our legs for open leg rocker. If this is too much, you can keep your legs bent, hands behind your quads. This is the full expression of the move. We tuck our tailbone in this balanced position on our sits bones, and we roll back to the tips of our shoulder blades, and we come forward. No momentum here. Just to the tips of the shoulder blades. Point the toes. Squeeze the inner thighs. Oh. 2 more. Last time. We stay in boat pose here. Arms extend long, legs are long. Now, we've been doing teaser. If teaser is too much, I want you to lower 1 foot down onto the mat. Don't move, just watch me. You're gonna lower down your arms and your leg at the same time, and you're gonna come up, okay? Now, if you wanna do full teaser expression, you're gonna, I gotta back up. Lower your legs and your arms at the same time, both legs, both arms. Swoop up, balance. Now again, this is modification to have a foot down on the mat, okay? So meet me where you wanna be. Legs are long, and we lower legs and arms at the same time. We just have 3 here. Pull yourself up. 2 more. Woo. Last time. And we stay lifted here. Okay, we lower just the legs. Tap them for 3. Good. Last time. Stay here. Both arms lift for 3, 2, 1, and arms and legs lower at the same time. Lower down. Woo! Teaser is like the hardest position in Pilates, if you ask my opinion. So awesome job for giving that a try. Rock out side to side. Both legs extend up towards the sky. This is the last move of our Pilates ab work today. Arms are our shoulders are away from the ears. Arms are long on the mat. Send those legs over to the right. Circle the legs down, around, back up. Now over to the left. So we're pausing in center, and think of your abs like brakes, like they're what's stopping your legs from continuing the circle. Over to the left, squeeze those heels together. Wrap the inner thighs. 2 more. Last time. We pause at center. Legs stay glued together. Just press and lift the hips up. Lower the legs to 45. Hips lift. Lower to 45. 2 more. Last time. And pull the knees into the chest. Good. We're going to do a quick side lying. We'll do a little upper body, and then we're out of here. So come to lie on the left side body. Bottom arm is long on the mat. Grab hold of a weight. You can use 2 weights if you feel like being crazy. I'm using 1 weight. 1 weight's going to come on top of my quad, so a little lower than your hip, like in between your knee and your hip. That's going to get... All right, flex both feet. Flex that top foot. Dangle the toes down, okay? So I want the heel reaching up towards the sky. We're going to pulse for 3 and then lower down. Lift it back up, pulse for 3. Lower down. Dangle those toes. I want to walk around and slide my hand underneath that left rib cage. That's how much I want you pulling in and up. 4 more. 3, 2, keep that leg lifted, small circles coming forward. You can drop that weight if you need. You can add a weight if you'd like. 4 more. Point that right toe. 2, and reverse, circles going back. 4, 3, 2, leg stays lifted. Now, you might want to get lifted right here. Bottom leg is going to lift and pulse for 3, 2, 1, and lower back down to hover. So our top leg is just long and hip height off of the mat as we squeeze our inner thighs on that left leg to lift it up. 3, 2, 1, and lower. 2 more. Make sure your hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, one on top of the other. Last time. Singles. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, circles with that bottom leg. You've got this. 5, 4, oh boy, 3, 2, reverse. Anybody feeling this? Let me hear you, Thursday. Woo! Make it fun, make it happy. 3, 2, tap those heels, articulation for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower the legs down. We switch sides. So roll onto that opposite side. Right arm is long on the mat. You've got that weight if you want it on top of that left quad. Lift that foot, dangle the toes, pulse for 3. And lower. Look at me singing like I know Spanish. 3 more. Lift that right rib cage up off the mat, you know. You already know. Last time like this. And singles. 8, 7, 6. 3 more. Lengthen that leg even more. 2. Keep that leg lifted. Circles. Point that top toe. 6, 5. Are your hips stacked? Your left hip shouldn't be behind your bottom hip. And it shouldn't be in front of it. It should be right on top of it. Reverse. Same thing with your shoulders. That takes deep core work to hold yourself super steady. 3, 2, leg is long. Maybe you get rid of that weight. Bottom leg lifts. Pulse it up for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Lift it right back up. So that top leg is just hovering hip height off of the mat. And you're using the right inner thigh, squeezing to pull that bottom leg up. Maybe you stick your glutes out a little bit more to get that activation. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Singles. We're almost done. Remember why you came tonight. Don't quit. 4 more. 3, 2, circles. Left glute on fire. Reverse. 5 more. 3, 2, and tap those heels together. Articulation for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower the legs. Press yourself up, come up to stand. Meet me at the back of your mat here. Woo! Reach those hands high up overhead and lower the chest down, fold over. Walk the hands up to the top of your mat. Heels together, toes apart. Reach the left hand long in front of you. Lower it back down. Right hand reaches and lower back. Now avoid rocking and swaying here. Pull that belly in. Keep you nice and steady. 1 more each side. And pike the hips. Walk the hands back. Roll up, come to stand. Reach those hands high. Exhale, fold over. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Hold your plank. Left fingers tap right shoulder and switch. Again, avoid rocking and swaying here. If you need a little more support, you can open your legs wide on the mat. That's going to hold you steady. 3 more. 2, 1. Pike the hips. Walk the hands back. Reach your hands high overhead. Last time here. Fold the chest. Walk the hands out. Hold your plank here. We finished class tonight in plank. You've got a 50-second plank here. That's it. We did a 40-second plank last week. You did that. You can do 10 more seconds tonight. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the heels together. Get your whole body working for you here. Try to keep that neck long. That means gazing in front of the mat. Belly pulls in. 20 seconds. Come on. Fight for it. Fight for it. Keep going. Keep that neck long. Keep going. 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Drop those knees. Send it back. Amazing. Amazing job. Take a child's pose stretch here. Inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, send the hips further back towards the heels. Good. Take another deep inhale. And exhale, heels drop, hips drop. A little more. Walk the hands over to the left. Right hand reaches long as that right hip settles even deeper down towards our heels. Inhale. And exhale, walk the hands back through center, switch sides. And walk your hands back to center. Come meet me on your back. Figure 4 stretch. If this is too deep of a stretch for you right now, you can keep your foot on the mat. Switch sides. Lengthen that left leg on the mat. Cross that top leg over to the left. And back to center. Switch sides. And back to center. Take a quick happy baby. Tailbone's heavy, reaching down towards the mat. And when you're ready, you can lower your feet down to the mat. Lengthen your legs long, hands rest at your sides. And if it feels good to you, you can close your eyes for a quick Shavasana. Just take a deep inhale, filling the belly up with air. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. Just find your breath here. Settle into the posture. Slowly start to wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers, relax the jaw. And press yourself up to a seated position, nice and slow here. And if it feels good, you can keep your eyes closed, hands resting on the tops of your knees. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Take this moment for gratitude. Tonight, I thank you all so much. My gratitude goes out to each and every one of you. This space is such a blessing, and I hope that you all feel it too. This is a safe space for each and every one of you to come and to move your body and to be exactly as you are. And may you bring that energy out into the world, bring it home with you, bring it to the office with you, bring it wherever you go. One more deep breath in. Exhale, bow forward, namaste. Beautiful, beautiful work Thursday. Thank you so much for coming. Such a great job. And if you would like to sign up for information for my retreat, I've got a sign-up sheet here. It's Saturday, May 3rd. It's a day retreat in Mattatuck on the North Fork, not far. What's the time? It's May 3rd. It starts at 11 and it goes until 4. Yes. Okay. And there'll be lunch and coffee and beverages, the whole shebang. Thank you.